Well, hello guys. Today I wanted to do kind of a rushed video because I forgot to record again as per usual, but this time it'll be like a top 5 beat-em-ons that I crossfight beat-em-ons that I own, which means only crossfight, no battle, no emblem charge system, ES. So no Bottleman either, whatever. So let's get started. At number 5, Fun Torque / Thunderberga. Okay, let me explain this one. This one is probably one of, if not the most powerful beat 'em on in existence of all of Crossfire. He it doesn't feel as powerful when you shoot, but he's pretty decently powerful if you see my video on him, which is pretty cool. I like him a lot. His bear motif looks really cool. I don't really like the stickers that much. Oh, yep. You know what? Screw him. He's favorite mentioned. Thunder Leo is better. I think his design actually is really cool. Yeah, I think just the design alone carries this b-daman. Although he's not the most powerful. Oh, oops, I hit my anime figures. That's gonna cost me like $1 billion. Yeah. You know, his character that owns it is shit, but at least he looks cool. And that's all I can really appreciate on him. So let's get to the next one. Number 4. I'm not into 4. Roll Sword / Lightning Scorpio. Now, being honest, this is one of the best rapid fire types, in my opinion. And also, it's because of its one-handed grip gimmick, you can like one hand. Yeah, you can shoot with one hand, which makes this thing very useful in like competitive. If the meta is still alive today, I doubt there's even people playing beat 'em on nowadays. But hey, they're all into Bottom Man now. But yeah, I overall like this design, and it's just one of the objectively one of the most fun beat 'em on to have. If you have like a ton of marbles and a magazine, or else this thing kind of is just meh if you don't have a magazine. But this one's, from where I'm from, they are pretty cheap to get, and all that is just, this thing is just amazing. So let's get to the next one. Number 3, because I wanna pee. Thunder Bison. Why this is Lightning Scorpio but 10 times better? Let me explain. Big loop trigger. That's it. And also, yeah, you can like remove the Hasbro one. It comes with a spring, which makes it even better for rapid fire. But being honest, I like the anime version better, where there's no spring in between, so it's a pure power type. And also he can change modes, which is kind of pointless. I don't really being which is supposed to like stabilize from the front, but I doubt that actually helps. But this already makes it really fun to play with. This thing is a machine gun. If you have seen my review of this guy, obviously you should watch it, because you can, and also you probably did. That's why you clicked on this video. And also, beat 'em on who I haven't reviewed yet are probably not going to be in this top 5, because I don't like them anyway. I don't like those anyway, and that's why they are all late reviews. But those reviews will one day come out, and if they come out, that will be a lot of fun to see the final complete this whole review saga, and then I'll make a tier list. But expect this one to be really high, and in my opinion might change over time. But I just really adore this guy. So let's get into our number 2, because I need to poo. Strike Dragon. Now, yeah, this is kind of a surprise. This is my favorite designed beat-em-on, in my opinion. It has, he looks just really, really cool with his four-clawed core. The fact that he can combine with round tiger. The Hasbro one, not really. You can just plug in the feet on the back, which, you know, it makes it decent. Which the head is also like really good for sights, just lining up your target and shooting it. Like core, and the arm gimmick is not the most. It's pretty useful, but yeah, that's really it. I kind of like Nobu in the anime, but he's probably the only character that somewhat matters. All those characters are like such a mid, in my opinion, in Crossfire. But yeah, overall, this guy's really cool and is a must-have. And a child, if you really, I remember this in my childhood when trying to find this guy everywhere, but I didn't. And now I do have it, and I'm a happy boy. I'm a big happy boy, more like a big happy full-grown man has figure, who has a figure collecting addiction. But hey, yeah, the number uno is loading dials. I like the green version also more. Well, yeah, specifically the green version. I don't really want to include recolors, but it's anyway just loading dials anyway. It's the exact same thing. Which this is also the objectively, in my opinion, the best beat-em-on of all time. I like the green color scheme, which represents a crocodile really well. And also he is really powerful on the ground. Well, if you haven't seen my review on this guy, he is really powerful. And he has already like kind of a built-in barrel that don't censor. Yeah, he has kind of a built-in barrel, which makes him also an accuracy type, and he isn't that hard to fire, which makes him kind of a rapid fire type. Well, you could make this even better if you take the Thunder Bison trigger and slap it on this guy. If I could slap it on this guy, and then he can even be faster. And also he has like a one-handed grip, which he's kind of built for that. For this one-handed gripping, which makes it really good. And he's kind of all around. His core is pretty decently powerful, and he's just really good. And also his loading gimmick, which is pretty goofy ass, which you'll probably never use this in battle, but it's a cool gimmick overall. There is a chance it can get jammed if you actually use the gimmick. I had that one time. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, and this, yeah, it works really well, but there is a chance of getting it jammed, which is always a sad thing. But overall, I do like the beat-em-on that I have selected for this, and also honorable mentions Thunder Berga, because he's really powerful. He's probably one of the most powerful beat-em-on, as I just said. Well, meanwhile, just kicking his ass out of the fucking camera screen. But yeah, and also liking Finn because of childhood nostalgia. But that's really it. I also like my custom Excel Dracian, which is pretty drippy in my opinion. But you know, overall, being on Crossfire is yeah, some beat 'em on are just stuck in their original color with their original color scheme. Which, if you, it doesn't matter much of customization. Some beat 'em on are just really good stock in the crossfight system, and that's really what makes them special. Overall, like, comment, and subscribe, or else Obama will find you in one way or another. Goodbye!